The foundation of every great team is the direction that energizes, orients and engages its members.
Team cannot be inspired if they don't know what they are working towards.
And those goals should be challenging and uncommon so that the team becomes determined.
This was the first
full-fledged offline meeting
after the pandemic. So therefore we needed to bring discipline within the chapter. So therefore we decided to be more focused, more emphasized and more determined.
As LT, we decided to improve the discipline, and for that we came out with unique new sitting arrangement every week. This helped us reduce the chit-chatting, and what we did was members were, especially the MCOM members, were placed amongst the members so they could monitor the members near them and help them focus more.
Inspiring members to give their 8 minutes presentation and their weekly 30 seconds according to the theme and inviting visitors.
So these are some other examples.
What do you say, sir?
Completed projects across India. Without that, you cannot run a business.
I've been given to clients.
Mobile will be eligible for a surprise gift.
So more and more people benefit.
The main intention of this was to give more visibility to the members. And in turn, to give extra more visibility, we had 6 sponsors with their sponsorship of 15 seconds video which was played during the 30 seconds presentation round. We would like to thank Mr. Alok Kumar Nigam, Jayesh Rana, Pawan Sehgal, Prajesh Darji, Atul Gadigaonkar and Manish Shah for their participation in this. They were briefly introduced by the president with their 15 seconds video.
Recognition is one of the core values of BNI. For this, we had to compile the data every week. One of the problems we faced is members do not update their palms till late evening. So we used to sit at 11 PM, calculate the palms report, assign points, decide who is going to be creme ka shahenshah and announce these statistics early morning on Wednesday.
This was carried to have a healthy competition between the members to bring the positivity within the chapter.
If it was a male member, then he was termed as creme ka shahenshah. And if it was a female, then she was termed as creme ki malika. And in order to make them feel special, they were granted the space on the leadership panel and the door gift ceremony was facilitated through their hands.
This was carried to have a healthy competition between the members to bring the positivity within the chapter.
Already done deal. Preeti Malkan 980, again Preeti Malkan 5600, again Preeti Malkan 1260 and Pawan Sehgal 16,770.
We are in BNI for business and the bottom line is how much money each member makes. In this term, we did a whopping business of over 5 crore.
And speaking about some other statistics, so the total amount of referrals that were passed in our term was more than 1100.
If referrals were cake, then visitors are ice. So we had more than 112 visitors to grace our term.
In order to improve the discipline, we had to take action against one member because of lack of participation and attendance issues. But apart from this, we were able to manage 100% renewals. And we were recognized for this. In LTRT, we were amongst the top performing chapters and we were constantly in green in traffic lights for the chapter. One of the actions we had taken was to revive power teams and Mr. Jayesh Rana did a great job on this and we could see some action amongst the power teams. We also formed small teams called buddy teams under each MCOM members. So there were 2 or 3 members placed under each MCOM member, which made it easier to coordinate and monitor their performance.
जब हम एकजुटता की भावना का अभ्यास करते हैं, तो हम देख सकते हैं कि कौशल्य हमें कैसे लाभ पहुंचा सकते हैं.
Yes, also in our term we managed to create the original motivational video featuring BNI creme members. According to me, like every person is special, every person has a motivation story. So we wanted the members to open up.
At BNI Creme, we have a tradition of starting the meeting with a motivational video.
The one unhealthy practice that used to happen since ages was the incorporated videos which were used for motivation, and also they were posted on social media.
We tried to do something different by creating motivational videos of members.
The reason behind this was to make that member come out of their comfort zone, come out of their introvert zone and speak, so that everybody could listen to their stories, and thereby they become more social and helping that member to gain visibility as well as credibility.
That was a very beautiful concept and a story of what Anand Kumar believed.
In my teenage, I wanted to be cricketer.
Greatest appreciation is to my daddy.
And you derive the satisfaction at that moment itself.
That responsible young man was my father.
If you don't follow time, I think people also will not appreciate you.
जो mentor का role है वो हमेशा हमारे साथ होता है,
या फिर life हमें उस comfort zone से बाहर लेके आए.
Anup did a great job in creating videos of members and motivating them to make motivational videos and giving them more visibility.
Keep moving on.
During the insertion of a term, we had a vision to engage each and every member in some or the other roles. The only motivation behind this was to create the bonding among the members and to give them more visibility. Unique events were planned for the members, bridging the gap between old and new, young and old, ladies and gentlemen, treating everyone equally. Bus ride for overnight socials, CSR activity were executed with perfection. We wholeheartedly thank events team Preeti Malkan, Ashwin Appale and Vishal Joshi, and our CSR team Rajesh Darji, Shyam Agarwal and Anand Agarwal. The most important event, that was the Jew Beach Evening Social, where we celebrated creme becoming a 100 crore club chapter. Senior members like Jayesh Rana and Tejat Singh and new members like Hardik Solanki and Vinay Adi participated wholeheartedly.
This term started with Dasara celebrations followed by Diwali. Everybody seemed to be in a festive mood and it was difficult to focus on chapter activities. Things took a positive change with induction of Vinaya followed by 3 more inductions, that is of Hardik, Pooja, Nitin.
So I thank Kunal Shah for sponsoring BNI Creme at ICPL.
We also had a ICPL and some excellent performances were seen, especially by Manmohan, Sanam, Neha, Kalpana and Hina.
We are also happy to announce that not a single meeting happened in our term without any visitor. For this, I would like to thank Maya Bhatia, who is a social media coordinator, and she was the reason why Creme was visible all throughout the social media handles. We like to acknowledge Hina, who made invites for the next meeting, present us invite, updating the digital posters from time to time. So we would like to also acknowledge our esteemed and beloved member, the Batman of our chapter, Rajiv Warrior, who happens to kickstart the meeting with his energetic activities.
For running a successful term, there is a lot of coordination required within the LT. I, Anup, Kunal, we used to meet very often and we had made it a point, even if we were in an important meeting, if the call was from one of us, we used to answer that call, gauge the urgency and act accordingly. Any successful term cannot be run by LT alone. There is a lot of help required from members. I would like to especially acknowledge the members of MCOM committee, Puneet, Piyush, Maya, Salil, Ajay, Dhaval, Shyam Sharma, Jatin Lakhani, Pawan and Sanam Kothari. I would also like to acknowledge Rajiv Warrior. He was a part of MCOM when he started, but seeing a vacuum or seeing a need in the VST team, he decided to switch to the VST team in mid of the term, and he has been doing a great job there as well.
I would wholeheartedly thank Ms. Neha Prabhu and my visitor host team, namely Dhaval Patel, Jayesh Rana, Manmohan Chandak, Manav Mehta, Biren Kamdar, Kalpana Mangal, PV Durai and Rajiv Warrior.
And for the coordinators team, so I would like to thank P. Rotia Wars Club with Soni Lotankar for the education slot, Tina and Kalpana for the women empowerment, Punit Kumar Goyal and Vishal Joshi for getting the 8 minutes presentation, Tejra Singh Anand for handling the Bogri initiative, Manmohan Chandak and Shyam Sharma for the sports, Ramu Vedraman for DNI Connect coordination, Ramesh Mistry and Nishit Mehta for training coordination.
From bottom of my heart, I'd like to thank all members and a special thanks to Anup and Kunal,
Anup More and Alok Kumar Nigam,
and Kunal Shah,
and also our DC Mr. Deepak Nagar and Ambassador Hemakshi Dalal. Talent wins games, but with teamwork we make champions.
We thank you for all your love and support.
Alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. Teamwork begins by building trust.
Let the bonding begin.
Let the bonding begin.
Let the bonding begin, and our next meeting starts now.